Hello and welcome to our introductory module in cuTheme. In this video, I'm going to go over some of the main differences between our older themes, such as CCMS and Framework, and this latest version called cuTheme. The three biggest changes that you will notice are the use of content blocks, flexible home pages, and the move to a top navigation menu. So I'll go over each of these at a high level in this video, and throughout the training we're going to go into them in great detail. So first up is content blocks. This is probably the biggest change that you'll notice. In our older templates, you have just one content area to work in. So for example, here's a page on our CCMS website, and in here you'll notice that there's just one content area. You put your headings, your paragraph text, images, and everything all in one area. Whereas cuTheme is a block-based system where you use a variety of blocks to build a page. So if we look in the back end of this page in cuTheme, you'll note that each area is a different block. For example, this is an image and text block, or text and image block. Underneath we have a heading block, and then here this is called a list block. It's a big change from the way we're used to adding content in WordPress, but once you get used to it, we think you'll find that blocks provide you with a lot more flexibility in designing your pages. Which brings me to our next point, and that's the flexibility that you now have on your homepage in cuTheme. So you can build your pages using a combination of any blocks, whereas before in CCMS, you were limited to the blocks that we designated for the home page. In cuTheme, you can basically use any type of block to build your home page. You can use combinations of blocks, page banners, headings, columns, images, and more. Really, the sky's the limit. But there are a few common elements and things that you'd like to keep in mind. For example, you want to make sure that you have a little bit of an introductory paragraph so that both Google and your visitors know what your site is all about. We also recommend that you have some kind of call to action so your visitors know what to do on your homepage. It's a good idea to sort of organize your information in a hierarchy, so use headings, use subheadings, use images and white space to guide your reader through the content on your homepage. And in the same vein, make sure to refresh these images once in a while, just so that it's current and it keeps your site from looking stale and dated. And the final big change that you'll notice in cuTheme is the move to the top navigation menu. So before in CCMS, we had a side navigation menu, and Framework had a top navigation menu. But in cuTheme, everyone will be using a top navigation menu. So this has become standard across the internet, and the aim is to make for a more consistent user experience across all of Carleton websites. The top nav lets you use the entire width for formatting, so you'll notice you have a lot more real estate to add your content. And you can see that the menu goes 3 levels deep. So here we have the top level, getting started, editing essentials, and logging in. But this change may mean that you have to rethink your top level navigation if it's particularly long, and we're happy to help out with that. If you need help reorganizing your menu, please feel free to get in touch with us in Web Services.